Northern leader knows that Nigeria moving to path of breakup. The Sultan of Sokoto, His Eminence, Alhaji Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar, has called on the leadership of the mighty Ola Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, to help find a lasting solution to the issue of banditry and kidnapping in the country. The Sultan expressed displeasure that some Fulani children are still involved in banditry and kidnapping, adding that he cannot sit and allow the country to go into fraction. He spoke at the inauguration and swearing-in ceremony of the new National Executive Officers of MACBAN, held at the National Mosque, Abuja. The threat to divide the country, Sultan said, is because of certain things Nigerians are not doing right. He said, people do not want to know the history of this great country. If we had known the history of the Fulani movements in various parts of the world, definitely, we would not have gotten to the situation we are in now. Everybody knows that Fulani moves from point A to B. They move everywhere and they intermarry. And we are peace-loving. But how did we come to the situation we are in now? We find our children who are Fulani, but not all of them Fulani have been involved in banditry and kidnapping. What happened? When we meet with the executives, we will discuss how to tackle this. How do we resolve them, because it is high time we did. Because we cannot sit down and look at this country go into fractions just because of certain things we are not doing right. And I assure you that two major challenges to these new executives are constitutional amendments. Over 48 years of this MACBAN, we need to have some new input and new ideas into the Constitution. We need funds to sustain our activities. We used NDLEA to test all the aspirants of drugs and they passed the test. The President General of the Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, NSCI, urged the executives to reposition the association to address the emerging contemporary challenges confronting the FUB within and outside the country. MACBAN, by its reach across the entire Nigeria and the Sahel, should aspire to be a balance factor to the instability in Nigeria and across the Sahel. MACBAN could do this in articulating a full perspective in response to the present level of violence as a natural reaction to deprivation, marginalization and balkanization of the FUB into different nation-states in West Africa. He, therefore, enjoined the executives of MACBAN along with FUB civil society organization, NGOs and stakeholders to come up with an education policy that recognizes and reflects the peculiar requirements of the FUB in the requirements of the FUB in the knowledge-driven of the 21st century. Also, Governor Maimola Buni of Yobe enjoined the new leadership of the association to adopt a new approach to addressing farmers and herders' clashes. The governor also emphasized the need for the new executives of MACBAN to address incidents of social injustice among its members.